Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Soul Hackers 2. In the last episode, we dealt with quite an interesting bit of information. We actually learned of a possible hideout for, well, the Phantom Society and possibly Iron Mask and Zenon. But the thing is we're not 100%. But the thing is the name of the place is definitely interesting. It's called Hope Towers. A very interesting spot for a group trying to, basically kind of, destroy the world and rebuild it, to be kind of holding themselves inside of, even if it's abandoned. But, with that being said, well, we at least have a game plan now. Go there during the new moon, and hopefully take down Zenon. The only problem is, well, we don't even know if the new moon's actually going to work on Zenon, even if he is a Zoma. And, the fact that Zomas are weak to the new moon, but with the fact that he has all those covenants, we don't even know if that will even affect him. It might weaken him a decent amount, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to actually, deal with him. And maybe he doesn't even have the weakness anymore. But, with that being said, in the last one we also started on our clubbed Cretaceous requests, and, well, started preparing on actually getting them done and, working on them. So, with that being said, for today, we're definitely going to be continuing on that, since we have quite a lot of them. Also, apparently we got a freebie over here, so I'm kind of curious on that. I brought a creature who might be a boon to our cause, strength in numbers, yes, best of luck. What is it? Oh, it's a Loa. Well, we've seen you before, but what do you want? 5,000 yen's nothing. Sure. I'll take a free Loa. I could just use that for later on fusing, if I want to, so that's fine, I guess. Cool. Okay, but the thing is what we're doing right now is we're doing the request for the little sister mission for the girl in Della Mancha, which she wants to have us find a person that stole the birthday present to her brother, and he should be in here, because I actually ran into him in between episodes, and I was able to actually find him. I started scouting, since this place is so big. I thought it'd be easier if I just looked around in between. But this is who we're looking for, apparently. So, let's see what's going on here.
Oh.
I found you. Yes, you. You're the fairy queen that lives in the subway tunnels.
That's great.
What? But finally, I found you. Now I can... Huh? Yeah, that's right, I'm Ren. How do you know my name? Is that you? So, does that mean you're not the fairy queen? No. You've gotta be kidding. I wandered this place for 2 whole weeks. Just when I thought I was about to pay, it was about to pay off. Guess that's it then. I'm pretty much out of food too.
I understand.
Alright, I'll head back to May. Okay. Interesting. Fairy queen? Wonder who he's talking about. Okay, well we're done here then, so let's get out of the central line if we don't need to be down there. It makes it a lot easier to get that done and over with quickly. Okay, so it's literally just a fetch quest, go find him and bring him back, which is easy. But the thing is now that we got that situated, I wonder why you would steal a birthday present then. That weird thing stole my brother's present and ran down... Oh wait, no, that's not for you. Okay, I was thinking the wrong one. I don't know why I was thinking of you. So it's the other girl, the hostess. Okay, I got confused for a second. I don't know why I thought it was De La Mancha. It was you. I was hoping you'd stop by, Ringo. Thank you so much. Come on, Ren, you too.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. You really helped me out.
Yeah!
That's a good boy. Good job, good job. Oops, you did well too. Good job, good job. Okay. Oh, the little sister is now done. Things might not have panned out this time, but mark my words, the cult is where it's at. Oh, it's you, the online researcher. I got those missions completely mixed up on reading just the front of it, because I thought that was the one I was working on, but I guess I got it mixed up a little bit. Just because I didn't look into the details further in between. But, cool. Okay, at least we found them. The economy, the government, the whole world's careening towards a dead end. These days, all people have to fall back on are gods and demons, and history will prove it. If I can ride the trend, boy, I'm going to get big.
Yeah!
Yes, Ren. It's a wonderful dream. Anyway, Ringo, we'll see you later, okay? She wants nothing to do with that stuff. But, okay, cool. So we got the little sister down. But now to go find, the birthday present inside of line 14. Since that's where we should be going there. So we're looking for a creature down here. Line 14's not too big. And these missions tend to be inside the door areas. So just the small, like, rooms. There's a couple of them here, though. We also got the Jack Frost here for this specific one. Are you, Saburo, or... Yep. Yep, you are. Hey, Summoner. How you doing? Yada yada, I got words for ya. I'm Frost Brother number 3, Frost Saburo. Good to meet ya, ho. You got real chops, ho. Know what I'm saying? That's why I'm hoping you'll take care of a few demons for me, ho. Okay, what do you want me to deal with? Just, 2 Frost Epitaphs? Okay. I'll take it. Hey ho. Look at this stand-up gal. I've been, away a while, see? Long stint of working away from home. But my old place kind of, tight squeeze, for the whole family, ho. So, hey, I got to thinking. We gotta get some new digs, ho. Somewhere's, cushy, where we can take it nice and easy. Matter of fact, I was thinking of setting up shop right around here, ho. Prime little slice of metropolitan charm, don't you think, ho? Only trouble is our 4th brother, Frost Shiro, is deathly allergic to Shisa, ho. And this place is positively lousy with them. There's no way Frost Shiro could move in. Not a snowball's chance in hell. Well, which is why I was hoping you might do me a solid and get rid of them, for me, ho. Show him who's boss and give him a little razzle-dazzle. I figure, you could rough up at least 5 Shisas, yeah. Best of luck, Summoner.
Enemy!
Okay, just take out 5 of those, got it. Okay, so, sorry about the cut there. Well, I ended up running around the line 14 like a, chicken without its head. And, well, the mission for De La Mancha is actually a little bit more hidden than I thought it would be. Because I thought it would be in the other area where we ran in Baphomet and the barrier and stuff like that. Ran all the way through that area and through all the little rooms. There's so many rooms in this area that it actually made it harder to find it.
Let me see.
But I think we are on the right path, and it's in the upper area, and I'm pretty sure it's in the corner, the top right corner, or top left corner. So, we are definitely on path there, but I also wanted to come back in to, finish up their request for Saburo here as well. You defeated the Shisa as requested. You should report back to Frost Saburo, so we can turn that in as soon as we're done too. And then, hopefully, what we're looking for is in this room. It is. Good. Okay, let's grab our free little thing. It's for a Shisa. What do you want? You're not getting that. Sorry. No MP for you. I don't need a Shisa if you're going to take my MP. Okay, a winged demon is violently swinging something around. It appears to be some sort of tablet device. This must be the present Yume was talking about. What's the deal with this stupid thing? One little smack, and it's totally busted. What a ripoff. Sheesh. Should have stolen something that's actually worth my time. Seriously, what a waste. What should you do? Let's talk to her. Who are you supposed to be? Who, me? I'm Willem. What is it to you? Wait, you want me to give this back? Don't wanna.
So
What? The owner really needs it back? Do I look like I care? I stole it, so it's mine now. Plus, it's broken, so I don't think it really matters. But actually, we can fix it, because of Aion and stuff. You really want it. Okay then, you can have it. But if we're doing this, then you gotta give me something too. It starts with an L. Can you guess what it is? Nope, give up then. I want your life. Oh. You're not getting that at all, so I'm gonna let you know,
They're strong.
I'm not your
I have a little on me, so I can just check. So, let's see. Conversion. Oh, I can change any character. I didn't even realize you could do that. That's good to know. I was doing it on the character themselves before. What are you weak to? Ice? Okay, good to know.
As long as we work together, we got this.
Defense Kifuzushi for you. Defense down. Here's free Bufala for ya. You sure you want to pick fights? Because you're not going to win this one. I'm going to be honest here there, Willem. Also, weird frame drops, by the way, for this area. Strange. Didn't deal with that earlier. Just started happening randomly in this area. But down they go. Okay, cool. Ooh, Archangel got a level. Not too bad. Prideful boast. Behold the fruits of my labor. Now I can serve you all the better. Prideful boast. 3 karms next. That's not bad. But cool. You obtained younger brother's birthday presents, but it won't turn on anymore. Looks like the Lilum must have broke it. You should report back to Yume, though. Okay, cool. So now we're not stuck down here anymore. That's good. So let's make our way back to good old Delamancha. Turn that in, then we can go from there. So far so good, though. Getting things done. And that's honestly the best thing we can do, is just keep making progress. And well, if we can get them all done, well, we can get into the Soul Matrix here soon. Let's talk to you and let you know.
Ringo, what's wrong? Were you able to get my present back?
You showed her the younger brother's present.
Huh? Yeah, that's it. Huh. It's not your fault, Ringo. You went out of your way to get it back. For me, after all. If there's anyone to blame, it's me. How long it took, it's me with how long it took me to save up for it. I really should have been more careful. I don't get to spend time with my brothers, so I thought getting them an ebook reader would keep them from getting lonely. Some big sister I am. Anyways, I really appreciate you getting this back for me, Ringo. And don't worry, I'll make sure you're rewarded too.
Delamancha stock is now discounted for Ringo. And Raiders of the Lost Gift is now complete too.
Seriously, don't worry about it. I mean, when it comes to presents, it's the thought that counts, right? Okay, time to get back to work. So get anything you want, just let me know.
Okay, cool. Yep, things are a little cheaper here, that's good. Because some of this stuff was a little expensive before, so the discount actually genuinely helps. So that's now done. So, he home. Oh yeah, we forgot to report that. Oops. Yeah, let's go do that real quick, since we're next to it. And then from there we can prepare for the other stuff. Back to Subway Line 14. And then thankfully, Tatara's one is definitely a Soul Matrix one. Or it could also be attached to Hope Towers too, to be fair, but you never know. But here you go, little buddy. That's 5 Shisas already, You're next level. Oh, I ain't never gonna forget this. Thanks a million, You obtained 2 Frost Epitaphs. And a new He Home Part 3 is now complete. Now even Frost Shiro can live here, Perfect, picture perfect,
Enemy.
Probably not gonna actually stay here, though, let's be honest here, based on what we know about the missions continuously going to the new areas. But, we'll probably see Shiro in Hope Towers, let's be honest here. But, from there, let's see. Let's go to Zafiro to make it easier to mark things down for a second. Could go anywhere, honestly, but let's do it the easy way for now.
Let me know if you need
Didn't
help.
mean to actually go in here, though. Backing on up. Okay, request. So we have that, and we have this. So we don't have a lot of them. If I were to tell him... I don't think I could. I think we have to have the Baruch in order to do it, so both of these for sure are marked down for now. And then obviously we have the Quetzalcoatl's, we have the Sparus, and then we have Problem Child. I think we're definitely going Nana then. I think that's pretty much the only place I can think of going. Hopefully, what do you call it? That thing that was happening down inside of Subway Line 14 doesn't happen again. I'm gonna double check though real quick on just randomly fighting a random enemy real quick. Because the frames shouldn't drop like that, and I've never dropped frames in this game yet, so that's strange that that happened. So I'm gonna hope that that's just something to do with Line 14 randomly. So I'm gonna go fight a random enemy real quick. Just to make sure we're okay, I guess is the best way to say it. So, knock you down. Let's see. Okay, we're in.
They won't know what hit them.
And then Agileo.
It's over.
Let's send it to quick battle and see if it happens.
What?
No frame drops. Okay, weird. Guess it was just a line 14 thing. Okay, well that's been notified then. We can always check with one more to be fair, since we got one in front of us. Keep it on fast battle and see what happens. Shouldn't be wasting mana to be fair. Turn off fast battle while we're at it.
Wow.
Okay, so it's just a line 14 thing that just randomly happened. I guess I got into a battle too quickly, and I guess the game was kind of freaking out about it, I guess. But into here, and let's go see how Nana's doing. We'll redo the dialogue for this, because, well, we got our butts handed to us, if it gives it to us again. He sensed a dangerous presence beyond this point. Are you ready to proceed? I think so. Proceed indeed. Let's see. Gonna put us right in the battle, or are we gonna get the dialogue again? Looks like we are. Good. Crazy Nana. Wonder what's going on with her, honestly.
Hey, it's her.
Yep, it is her indeed.
It's the big eater from Hydrant. I think her name was...
Big eater from Hydrant. I still can't get over that.
Nana. Hey, Nana. What's wrong? Snap out of it.
Wait, you think she's our culprit?
Yep, she's definitely our culprit.
She's clearly lost control.
The only problem is why did she lose control?
What do we do, Ringo?
Obviously, just try and weaken her a little bit at
We
least.
neutralize her first. Let's go.
Let's go indeed.
Are you?
Are we what? Definitely not, but please don't eat me.
Let me eat you.
Endless appetite. They're irritated. Okay, well here we go. Okay, so here we gotta figure out what we want to do here. I'm gonna say stack optimization, just to start it. What was she weak to, though? That's the question, because I don't remember. I guess we just do defense Kazushi to try and lower her defense. And go from there. Okay, well that's been situated. Let's try Zyonga. She's weak to that, good.
What are you thinking?
And then I guess we can just try and see,
Taking a gamble?
Bufala's worth a shot. Let's see. Not weak to it. But Zyonga is definitely a weakness. And then from here, honestly, she's probably gonna resist this. So I'm gonna say probably shouldn't even try it. We'll just do Bufala for some extra damage and send a 6-stack Sabbath then. And go from there. Hopefully this does us some good though. Do we have any of our creatures in there though that we want to have in there? We do have Willem, which is the chance to inflict sleep. So this will let us know on the weakness there. So hopefully she does take sleep. 521, not bad. Resist Ruin, got it. Good to know. She can heal though, so we need to be careful. Move 390. Youch. But we're surviving this
I'm not
time,
your babysitter.
so we're good here.
Want to give it a try, Milady?
Let's see, who would do better here? I'm gonna say you can
Sure,
go
Milady?
Agileo to check.
I will eat you.
Okay, not much.
What are you thinking?
Saizo, you're
Got
gonna
it.
heal here, I think. I think that's
You know what to
probably...
do.
Shall we?
We gotta win this.
Do we have another way of doing it?
Down the
out here.
guns.
Let's see, do we have any other healers? Could go Nahuridi here. Yeah, let's do that for the safer one. And then we'll have you heal Ringo with Diorama instead of using items. Cool. Got a good decent heal back. And then we can give you a Zyonga. Hopefully we can use that to our
Don't be a
advantage.
hero.
And then I guess we can check gun damage for now. Not much. Okay, worth a check at least. Small stack, so we'll just send it. 112. Did at least 300 damage. Gluttony hits everybody. Youch. That's a big youch.
That's for your. I'm not your
Okay,
babysitter.
well she definitely
It's for your own good.
knocked us down a little bit there. Ringo's down too,
Just getting started.
so we're definitely gonna have to
Stand
revival
up
beat
already.
you. Sadly, we lost our turn though.
Man, this
This'll
hurts.
turn the tables.
Man, this
Okay,
hurts.
for you though,
I'll be okay.
I guess we can just try and do some damage here. Ringo needs to heal more, so I'll give you it.
What do you
And then I
think?
think conversion
this
for
carefully.
you. I think we're going to need to force electrical damage. And yeah, you're definitely going into that.
This'll make things easier.
Cool.
What
So
do
we
you
got the
think?
tyrant back on our field. So hopefully this does some good damage here.
Too late for
It's just a 1 stack though, but it's something. Please don't do that again. And this hunger, too hungry to fight properly. She'll have to
Let's
turn.
finish this.
That's good.
It's a risk, Melody.
Okay, so we got that situated. She's got a lower defense for luck, so she's lost her attack buff for a bit. That's good. Okay, yeah, let's go for the damage then. She blocks wind.
You still
really?
okay over there, Sizo?
What have we not used on her? Ruin. Okay, so it's just electrical. That's good to know. Sizo, you're gonna heal yourself.
I'm still in this.
And then I think we're just gonna use
You know
arrow
what looks
and
promising?
good old Ringo here to do some damage while we can. 313.
That's an ace.
Okay, 313 damage is not bad. And a quick Zyonga for you too. Oh, that's a lot of damage actually.
Too late for regrets now.
Send the stack. 290. Okay, not bad. How long does that stay? Hopefully for a good amount of time, because that
Like
seems good for me. She's staying in there, so I guess we can stay on the offensive for now.
Get lost.
Here's an Aguileo for you. 216.
I'm fine.
That's your
I'll
cue.
get serious.
And then definitely Zyonga again.
Right on
Keep
target.
the extra damage going while we can.
Good, shall we?
Okay.
What do you
For
think?
you,
Help me out here.
anything we can turn into that would help here. We have Mazio, but that doesn't really fully help. Bufala, Corkscrew, not a lot. Okay. I guess we'll just go back to the Zanmu
I feel
then,
like a new man.
just to keep it
I know
going.
Go
you
time.
win this.
And then I guess we'll just try and do some Bufala damage here. I just want to keep the experience going.
What's our
Good
And
idea.
then definitely Zyonga one more
There
time.
it is.
241.
Too late for regrets
A
now.
little bit of HP left. But Nana's definitely slowly but surely going down. So it's just about surviving the first couple hits, it looks like. And then trying to go from there. But is that enough? 280. Okay, doing good. Endless Appetite. She's going back to attack buff. But she's wasting a turn to do that.
Still with me?
So I think we just won because of that, though. Let's keep the defense Kazushi in, though. Just to make sure she has lower HP.
That should do the
Right there.
Or, well, lower defense in general. And that is a knockout, I think. Yep, looks like it. Good.
Nana,
Definitely had an easier time this time.
Ringo, what happened?
Honestly, really good question.
I'm so hungry.
So, hungry? Okay. That's weird. So I guess whenever she gets really hungry, she gets like that, maybe.
What's going on here?
That's a good question there, Sizo.
it seems like she's calmed down. Let's take her to Hydron.
Yeah, probably the best thing to do right now. Keep her fed so she doesn't go crazy again, if that's the case. I got a cheap chip for it in 2,000 money. Not bad. I was hoping for more for a fight like that, but okay. I got a chip though, so at least we got something out of it.
I can't eat anymore. That was awesome.
And there's the big eater at Hydron, going through a bunch of plates again. As Sizo was saying earlier.
Whew, I like Hydron. They make everything, and it all tastes great.
Leave it to this kid to turn a hard-boiled bar into a bistro. I honestly didn't know the guy was this much of a chef.
Honestly, that is kind of cool to see.
The bartender here's a gourmet master. A gore master.
A gore master.
We're not so bad ourselves.
You're just gourmisters.
Okay, well, sorry about that then.
Well, Nana, if you're done eating, do you mind if I ask you something?
Yeah, we kind of need to know what's going on with you. It was a little strange and honestly worrying what we just ran into.
What?
We're investigating all those incidents lately. The attacks. And we're wondering if you're responsible for them.
Yeah, know anything about that?
Probably.
Probably. What does probably mean?
Probably?
My memory's all fuzzy.
All fuzzy.
Fuzzy? What, are you a sleepwalker or something?
Seemingly. Somewhat.
Uh,
Maybe. That's weird.
Do you have any idea why you might have attacked summoners?
That's a good question.
you guys are so annoying. I told you, I don't know.
Well, you're gonna need to figure it out soon before you get yourself killed, I'm gonna be honest. Because you're lucky we found you. If anybody else got that request, they probably would have took you out.
Hey, try not to piss her off. We don't want her going on a rampage.
Yeah, again, true, Saizo, true.
Look, Nana. Even if you don't remember, a lot of summoners might have been hurt because of you.
True.
You've got some incredible power, but that means you've also got a responsibility to control it.
That is also true.
Well, I mean, that's... I do feel bad about it. I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt anyone.
It's perfectly fine, just be careful. That's all we're really saying.
Look at that. There's a shy girl under all the quirks.
Yeah, I think she's a good kid at heart.
Well, obviously.
My dad was a summoner.
Well, I kind of thought that, honestly, based on the fact that you were looking for him.
So I kind of thought other people in the same line of work might know something.
What's your dad's name? Maybe we can help.
Yeah, what's his name? We're gonna need that if we can help you out.
Gen Mayumi.
Gen Mayumi. Looked like Melody reacted to that. You okay there, Melody?
What's wrong, Melody?
Yeah, you okay?
Nana. Gen Mayumi. That is... your father.
Apparently.
What?
What about it?
He's already dead. He was killed by a group called the Phantom Society. I'm one of their operatives.
I'm surprised you just told her that. You're not technically part of their group anymore, so I don't know why you would even say that you're one of their operatives. You could have just said you used to work for them, but you just made yourself a crosshair just now by saying something like that. You need to be a little bit more careful with your words. But, okay, so he's no longer around anyways.
Huh?
Sorry about that, Nana.
He was the assistant of a scholar named Mangetsu Kuzunoha. He held something very valuable, called the Blue Covenant.
Oh, now this is interesting. So we're looking into the assistant of Mangetsu that we heard about, but never got to really know anything further, so this is why we didn't, because it was connected to Nana instead. That's interesting. Okay, cool.
What?
But unfortunate.
You gotta be kidding.
You gotta be kidding indeed. Of all people to run into, this is definitely interesting.
It's true. We killed your father in order to take the Covenant from him.
Which is the one that Iron Mask currently has.
Melody!
You shouldn't have told Nana like that, though.
It's the truth. And it should be enough for her to give up.
I don't think she's gonna give up now. I think she's gonna go a little bit further in, since this is a DLC story after all. It's not gonna be over after 2 missions, I would think.
But...
Don't lash out at Melody, Arrow. The kid was bound to find out eventually.
Which is true.
What's more cruel? Telling the truth, or her never finding out?
That is true.
that's not...
Should have done it a little less harsh, though.
You didn't kill him yourself, right?
Yeah, who killed him, actually?
Nana, you're not going to find your father. Your journey is over. Go home.
I don't think she's gonna go home.
A kid with this kind of power wandering around the city is only going to cause more problems.
It's not really gonna change anything. I think she's just gonna keep looking into who probably took him out. Oh,
Wait,
she's walking off.
Nana!
Don't. There's nothing you can... Nothing any of us can do now.
Huh.
This
That
is just
sucks.
how it's gotta be.
I doubt this is just gonna be it, though. I really doubt it. Is it done for now? That was interesting. Okay. Club Cretaceous. Did Nana open up any further in here? Kind of curious about that. Because it's worth a look into at least, just to see what's kind of going on here.
Please, come in.
Let's see, anything new? No.
Do you have any other business? Remember your duties
Okay,
as a
makes
summoner.
sense. The mission was level 29, to be fair. That was for that kid. Okay, I almost forgot about him for a second. But it looks like we are done with our missions. Which means I think we can start working on our hangout requests. Because we do have a couple of those that we still need to do in order to, you know, prepare for the actual traversal of the Soul Matrix and stuff. Hopefully we can get a lot more points for Saizo here. I'm not really sure, and I still don't know if we even have enough for her to finish the block. I'm not even sure, because it came up a lot quicker this time around. So we didn't get enough time to really build. But hopefully we can get what we can get, honestly. But let's just make sure we are good to go. So problem... Oh wait, we have to turn it in, actually. Who gave it to us, actually? Let's see. Brody... Where do we need to go? Cretaceous, being flooded, checking in out the shipping district. Let's get to it. Brody. Wasn't Brody around here? Pretty sure he was. Where was Brody? That is a good question, actually. So we're not done with it. Okay. Well, if it's not there, then... Was it Karakucho? Wasn't Ropo. So it's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's just check Karakucho real quick, I guess. Who's Brody, though? I don't remember off the top of my head. He was just some random guy, wasn't it? Quickly run through here. Should be able to easily find him. It's not that guy. Don't see him here. It says to report it, so we have to go somewhere. Monsai Realm? It is something to do with summoners. So maybe it could be in one of those areas. Could also be the other one too, to be fair. Was it this guy with the black jacket?
You!
No. Not you. Okay. I think it's Goemon area, I think, is where we actually need to go. I think they're next to the carnival, I could be, if I'm right. Don't see him. Was this you? No. Weird. Okay. Where was Brody? I don't remember at all. He wasn't in the East Shipping District, I can tell you that. So it's weird that it even mentions there. I might have to look into that, honestly, because I don't know where that is off the top of my head. Okay, we also found that. I don't know what the client needs to... Well, actually, needs to hear, so I guess I'll just lay it all out. Doesn't really say where it is, and I didn't see it in any of those places. You couldn't just turn it into Ginkgo, because the only place I can think of that I remember like it possibly being is Shinsando, but we didn't see that symbol anywhere, so it's like it's usually a good way to like know where you're in the right direction. But yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere, so weird. Okay, yeah, I'll do a small cut, we'll get that figured out, and we'll go from there. I don't know why I can't find it. We literally went everywhere that I can think of that where Brody would be. Unless he moved. But it didn't say where he moved to, which is weird. So, with that being said, I'll be right back with you guys, and we'll get that situated. Then we'll go to Bar Hydran, do the hangout requests, and we'll prepare for what's to come in the next one, honestly. So, BRB boys and girls, be right back with you. So, I did misremember. He actually was at the East Shipping District. I just didn't realize that, because when I walked through there recently, he wasn't there. So I forgot that he was a request that was in that area. He's right at the front. So he just reappeared. So
Really?
That's where he was.
You think we should forgive this rogue summoner just because they feel guilty?
Yeah.
You seriously think that's gonna fly? We've got a reputation to think about here.
And if you go after her, I'm gonna put you in the ground, buddy. So don't even think about it.
At least, that's what I wish I could say right now.
What do you mean?
But considering you guys stopped this troublemaker when none of us could, I don't exactly have a whole lot of room to talk, do I?
I guess so.
So long as the attacks are over and done with, then we're good. I'd call that settled. You guys did your job after all. And on that note, here's your reward.
Okay, thank you. I have obtained seal scriptures. Cool. Problem child done. And a new request did open up at Club Cretaceous. Okay, so there was another request. Let's go see what level it is real quick. If it's a high level one, we'll just leave it for now. I'm just curious what it is. So let's definitely just at least run over there, check it out.
Welcome.
If you think we can't do it, then obviously we'll wait on it. Doesn't show it right away. We'll read it.
Job, the client is asking for your team specifically.
Probably Brody and his group.
The devil summoner in question would like your assistance investigating an abandoned building.
Abandoned building? Is this Hope Towers?
It sounds like this mission will be quite significant for our client. If you do accept this job, then I'll invite the client here to explain the details in person.
Really? Question mark client, level 39. We wait on that. But good to know.
Do you have
okay.
any other?
So Unforgettable is the next one for that. So I just wanted to make sure on the level. I don't want to grab it early like I did with the other one. So they open up early, but we can wait on them, thankfully. But since that one is much higher level than we are, I think we'll definitely just have that hold there for a bit. But now that we have that situated, though, let's get back to good old Bar Hydron and get that situated too. So drink with allies, and we got a bunch of them. Sadly, no specific for Sizos, because I think that would give him more points, but thankfully we can at least get the first gate. I don't know how many gates there's going to be, but I guess we'll do Arrow for safety reasons, so we can kind of see if there is more, because he's higher up than everybody, and maybe this will give us enough points to kind of figure out if there is more than just one.
Hey!
Hey, Arrow. I found a container in the safe house that looks like the one I picked up in the subway the other day.
Right.
Oh, you mean that protein shaker?
Protein, right. A complex substance composed of amino acids joined by peptide bonds, which reminds me, you're always shaking that thing and guzzling down whatever's inside.
Yeah.
Well, protein is essential if you want to build muscle. I always drink it after training.
What? You fight for a living, and you train up on top of that. You ever think you're a little too stoic sometimes?
Really?
Huh, you think? It's really just a hobby of mine. Helps me get a little change of pace in, you know?
A hobby? Huh.
Say.
So, what kind of training do you do?
Whoa.
Just basic stuff, really. Lift, go for a run. Though I do try to take extra measures and add some more unique weights into the mix.
Unique weights?
Right.
Yeah, for example, sometimes try adding water or sand to plastic bottles to use as weights.
Also.
And if that doesn't cut it, I'll call in a heavier creature to help out.
What?
You run with a creature on your back?
I even do squats. Wonder which one he calls in.
I've never seen Arrow get this excited about anything.
Whoa.
It's kind of rough at the beginning, but you get used to it. Then once the next session rolls around, it's typically to increase the weight or rep count. It basically repeats from there.
Repeats? For how long?
What?
How long? Isn't it obvious? Forever. Are you stupid or something? That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
That sounds pretty crazy to me. Wouldn't that mean there's no end to it?
Right.
That's right.
On top of that.
And no matter how hard you work at it, there's always going to be a point where something just can't be done. You're bound to hit your limit eventually.
Then again.
I won't know what that is unless I try, right?
So you're saying that rather than decide your limits beforehand, it's better to challenge yourself and figure it out.
Did you know?
Yeah, sounds about right. Got up to 50. It looks like we got another point for Ringo there, by the way, for levels, based on her shining a bit there. They say that way back when ninjas would jump over still growing hemp trees every single day. Soon enough, they were able to leap over and even the tall ones. What I'm doing is no different. I put in the work every day and keep testing myself. Keep that up, and as far as I'm concerned, nothing's impossible.
You're really a diligent one, aren't you? Well, if you're able to clear a tree, let me know. I want to see that.
Right.
Yeah, sooner than you think. Ringo laughed for me, but true, I guess.
You're joking, right?
Sooner than I think, I guess. A new gate for Arrow has been unlocked, so there is one for 50.
Welcome.
Okay, noted then. So Saizo is quite off then. But we do have another point for Arrow, so maybe we could get a couple more points here. Maybe make up for the amount that we need, maybe. Maybe 50 is what we need, but I don't know. But 40 and 50 are the point limits.
That reminds me, Arrow. I picked up this soccer ball on the subway the other day.
Back memories.
Soccer ball, huh? That brings back memories. Used to play it in the orphanage every now and then. No way I could play it now, though.
That's true.
Makes sense. I can't imagine a summoner got a whole lot of time to spare for sports and games and stuff.
Yeah, well, actually, do kinda have something for that.
Oh, is it like a summoner field day?
No.
Let me stop you right there. There's nothing even remotely peaceful or fun about it. It's more like a form of betting, or if anything. Basically a bunch of crazy rich people hire independent summoners short on cash, and have them compete in these underground arenas. The rules differ depending on the day, but you'll see stuff like baseball, soccer, boxing, or even sumo. Sometimes it's as simple as a foot race. But there's one rule. That remains the same no matter what. And that's that there's no rules. You can summon creatures, attack your opponent, you name it. And as I'm sure you can imagine, that goes for killing your opponents as well. Jeez, that's kind of scary.
I see. Yeah, nothing peaceful or fun about that.
Right. Since not all summoners are vicious murderers, matches don't always turn deadly. But still, people do die all the time. Actually, whether anyone will wind up dead is usually part of the bet. Death's often a highlight of the show. That's kind of scary.
That's pretty sick.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth, Raven took me once. Told me I'd learn a lot about the world. That day, there was a younger summoner competing. Couldn't have been older than 25. Raven said that was pretty common. Said that young, inexperienced summoners were the perfect prey. Hard for them to find work, you know. I could see it, hear it, the look on his face just before he was trampled to death, his scream. But even more than that, remember the crowd howling away like animals.
Hero,
why the heck would Raven take him somewhere like that? It's kind of messed up, honestly. Like, yeah, it shows him the world, but why would you do that? I remember what Raven told me back then, too. Don't forget this emotion, he said. People here did a long time ago. Even if you forget the skill you've learned, or even lose your memories, you must never forget about what you felt here today. Didn't sound like he was trying to teach me, or command me, or anything. Really, it felt earnest, like it was his wish. Interesting. Got another thing for Ringo. I don't know why. I don't know if that was even a level up, or I think it was just reminding me, maybe.
His wish.
Sorry. Things got dark there for a second, huh?
Well, at the very least, I now know Summoner's Field Days, not a thing. I bet it'd be more fun if it wasn't so violent. People would probably just enjoy competing and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I think so too. Interesting.
Welcome.
Okay. Well, how many more do we have? Arrow and Saizo. Maybe we do that one to keep that going. So let's do Arrow and Saizo then. And see what we can get out of this one. Kind of curious what they'll have to say to each other.
Nope.
Nope. Can't say I agree.
What? What about you, Arrow?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry. This is about whether ferrets are better than monkeys,
Whoa,
right?
Whoa.
I don't think I've ever had to choose between the two. What's your deal? You came out with us, sure, but you're basically on a different planet over here.
Sorry.
Oh, I guess, sorry about that. I mean, it has been kinda gloomy and doomy lately, especially, for you. I figured coming here'd be a great way for you to get your mind off things. Hey, I know. You ought to get yourself a girl, man. Love's a fair game, a fair thing, let me tell ya. Find that special someone, and the world starts looking a whole lot brighter. That's how it was for me, at least. You know the phrase, a broken heart's no match for tender love, strong drink and a steadfast smile.
Can't say I've heard that one. Who is that?
Me, a few seconds ago. Hey, I get that you're trying to cheer me up or something and everything, but I just don't think I'm in the mood. Maybe. But you won't feel any better just sitting around, right? Come on, Ringo. Lock me up here. It's okay, Arrow. I agree, Saizo. Saizo needs the points more, so it's an either-or situation here. Let's do it for Saizo, because he doesn't have the points to get into the block. So I guess we go with that one first. I agree with Saizo.
That's true.
Saizo may have a point. Putting the girlfriend bit aside for now, I think it's important we find something fun to do.
Right?
True. Honestly, that is a good way to think of it. Thank you, Arrow. Ringo gets it. Actually, see what you're saying, Saizo. I'm sure it'd be great to find that perfect someone. But it's just, at the end of the day, I'm a summoner. We're always putting ourselves in danger. I mean, would a love life even work? Can't just help thinking that someday we'll just wind up trapped.
Hang up, will ya?
Well, there's a cheery thought then again. I guess you're not too far off the mark with that one. Still, the opposite could be true, you know.
The opposite?
Yeah.
Yeah, fighting for love or even just those you care about can give you the extra strength needed to keep going. If you're ever alone and on the verge of tapping out, remembering that special someone might be just the thing that gets you back up. Even if it's just so you can look cool at first, someday you really will become strong enough.
Saizo.
+1 for everybody, so it's just either or. Okay, but cool. It was for both of them anyways, but Saizo got a point, so we got Saizo to where he needed to be. Saizo.
Badass, right?
Who knows, you might even end up as good looking as me, eh?
Arrow.
So, ferrets or monkeys, Arrow? Give it to us straight.
Well,
I'm gonna have to go with ferrets. You ever hear that they're supposed to be a symbol of courage? Hey, come on, man. Don't just ignore me like that. Sorry, Saizo. New gate for Saizo unlocked. Good. Okay. Oh, we got another one for Arrow and Saizo. Guess we can go that one again. Thankfully, we got a couple of things to at least give Saizo something. It looks like Saizo's block is gonna have to wait slightly.
listen.
Seemingly. Hey Saizo. Another great package addressed to you turned up at the safe house. Oh, giant package. Oops. Yep, giant. Got to be my speakers.
Well.
Oh, speakers? Didn't you already order some of those a while back?
You don't get it at all.
Nah. These ones got a totally different sound, these babies you want, for classical music. And how much of these cost again? Not cheap, I'll tell you that much.
I'm gonna be honest here.
Look, I'm not about to tell you how to spend your own money, but shouldn't you be a little more responsible with it? Just the other day, you almost went and bought that A for me.
Nope.
A5, thank you very much. And I don't see the point in being as stingy as you. You've used the same tea bag for how many cups of tea now? I can usually stretch it up to 4. Unlike you, I take a little pride in getting my money's worth. What do you think I don't care?
It's not?
Do you?
No, not that.
Absolutely. Someone has got to put their lives on the line just to make a living, see? And all that stuff I buy, the speakers, the sneakers, the wine, and the A5 grade beef. That's the life I'm fighting for. It's also why you think that you need to keep going for the high life when that's obviously not what you need and what Ash needs. So if you didn't do that, you would be able to be with Ash right now. I'm already fighting to survive, so that's why I spin big and enjoy the finer things. That's how much I value my life.
I see.
I see. Makes sense, right? You see where I'm coming from, Ringo. No. Sorry, bud. You would have been able to keep Ash if you didn't think that way, bud.
You're only fooling yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Wanting to get the most out of life is one thing. Wasting all your money chasing that is another.
Right.
She's right, you know.
You guys just don't get it.
You guys ought to splurge once in a while. Enjoy some luxury. Then you'll see what I mean. In fact, I'll do you a solid to bring you some samples from my collection. You'll see the light in no time.
Hey.
We don't have space for that.
Well.
Sounds like it's time we renovate that place. I got a buddy in construction business who knew. Bet he could hook us up. How about nobody? But, nice try.
I don't know why I even bothered.
Right.
Same.
Welcome.
Is that the rest for Saizo? No, Saizo still has one, but we still have another for Melody, so let's do Melody's first. And go with the easy one first. And then the harder one, because we're doing more voices. But honestly, wonder how many door or gates there are in the third floor.
Say, Melody, you know anything about fashion, trends, and all that stuff?
Where's this coming from? I have no idea where you're going with this.
Oh, it's just that we've been helping Mannequin find those accessories. It's got me thinking. He's got a real passion for fashion behind the ego. Kind of makes me want to learn more about that world myself.
On top of that,
obviously Arrow's not going to have a clue, and it seems like Saizo's just obsessed with brand names. So I was kind of wondering about your perspective on it, Melody.
Fashion. I'd hardly consider myself an authority on the topic. Then again, my line of work did demand a fairly substantial wardrobe.
Your line of work? But do Dark Summoners have to dress up?
We have to blend naturally into our environments, whether it's for gathering intel, assassinations, and the right clothes can make or break that effect.
I'm curious.
Makes sense.
So that's the kind of stuff I'm interested in. Blending aesthetics and practicality, you know?
Can I ask something?
So how do you do it? What's your method for picking out your mission clothes?
Listen to this.
There's no method. It's not like I'm following some sort of set of guidelines. You just need to think about how you want to present yourself. Be conscious of who's going to be looking at you and why. But that takes constant vigilance and close observation of the people around you.
So you keep an eye on how others people's dress.
True.
Right. Say you've got a honey trap operation. To tempt a man, you look at which local women are drawing the male gaze. See what they wear. Or maybe you need your target to sympathize with you, so you dress like you're destitute. And if you need your target to view you as above them,
you check out the local celebrities in upper crust. Figure out how they dress and mimic it.
That's how it is.
You're catching on, but there's plenty of culture and stylistic detail behind the clothes. You need to be aware of trends, traditions, and local factors.
I get it.
I see. Well, good thing observation and learning are Aion's specialties.
Can we talk?
Still, keep in mind that it looks about more than just clothes. The way you wear them is important too. If you don't want to stick out, you need to be fully aware of your own mannerisms and behavior and when to adjust them. Okay.
Okay. Just changing how you look's not gonna cut it. It's about what's on the inside too.
Yes.
Exactly. And if you grasp that, you're on the right track to being a decent assassin yourself.
Thanks!
Okay. Interesting. Awesome. Thanks, Millie. Wait, was that what I was getting advice for? Okay, interesting.
Welcome.
Anything more on that? Nope, just Melody and Saizo. Could be another Melody and Saizo after, though, to be fair. But let's look into what Saizo and Melody both have to say. Kind of curious what this one's going to bring us.
Saizo!
That reminds me, Saizo. I found this wine over in line 14 the other day. Oh, this is for the item we found. Okay, cool. So this one's, well, obviously, an item-based one. Ooh, let me take a look. I'm somewhat of a sommelier. You know, alright, let's see.
I like it.
No way. This is some snazzy stuff. It's a younger wine, but supposedly the year this came out, was tops. If you've found this in a ratty old subway, my guess is it was stolen. Some thief probably filched it from some millionaire's stash and lost it along the way. So you can tell that just by looking at it. Do you know a lot about this stuff too, Melody? If it gets me drunk, then I don't care what it takes. Like, makes no difference to me. That seems a bit extreme. You guys really are clueless. It's enough to make a little old me kinda depressed. Mind you, I'm older than you. It's just a figure of speech, but that's neither here nor there. We're talking about wine, yes. This one here is from France, see, so...
Can we talk?
Hughes, you got a bottle opener.
Hey!
Ooh, wait. What the heck are you doing?
I hate chit-chat.
I figured you'd be running your mouth for a while, so I'd have to pretend to care. I at least want a drink in my hand. Pretend to care? Wait, that's not important. I'm telling you not to open it.
Am I wrong?
Why? I thought you said it was good.
That's...
Yeah, but you're missing the point. Listen here. Wine's value is decided by the year in which it was produced. In other words, the more a bottle from a given time gets drunk, the more rare it becomes. And in the business, rare means money. As it stands, the bottle's worth about 100,000 or so yen, but give it a decade, and we're talking double, no triple the price.
Please.
Who cares about the price? 100,000 or 200,000, it's all the same once you drink it. But it's not. You get me right, Hughes?
Let's see.
You're asking me? Oh dear. Well, one's sense of taste can be greatly influenced by the surrounding atmosphere and their perception of it. And if you were to take that into consideration, it isn't necessarily incorrect to say that a 200,000 yen bottle is more delicious than one priced at 100,000.
See, there you have it, straight from the specialist. Great, good for you. Damn straight. Oh, right, Hughes, I wanted to ask you about where you store your wine.
Well, it's not too large, but I have a cellar at my place.
Say, Ringo, what would you say to popping this open and drinking it? Just, you and me.
Right.
I'm all for it. Count me in.
Wow, now that's the dream.
Oh, there it goes. He completely didn't even realize that we opened it up anyways. Because he got too busy into talking about wine with Hughes. Oh, that's funny. Actually, one quick check. Let's just make sure there isn't anything else.
Welcome.
Might as well. There is still another one. Okay, good. Good that we definitely double-checked that. Because I actually thought we were done there for a second there. So we got another point for Melody and Saizo, for sure, going into both of them.
Say.
You know, now that I think about it, if you two had covenants for most of your lives, right? People keep saying they enhance natural talents. Did you two notice anything like that?
Well...
I don't know, if I think back. I guess I was kind of a piano prodigy back when I was a kid. Maybe that was it. Whenever I messed around on the display keyboard at a music store, I'd draw a crowd. Once I heard a song, I could play it myself note for note too. Seems like it's more built up your charisma, maybe.
Huh.
I never would have guessed.
But now I'm here, so obviously that didn't pan out.
Shame.
How heartbreakingly tragic.
Hey, don't patronize me.
All in the past.
Still, I don't have any regrets there. I wasn't exactly in the environment where I could develop that skill, and it's not like I wanted to be a pianist anyways. What about you, Melody? You must have had that covenant since before you could even remember, huh?
If I had some hidden talent, I never found it. The covenant was a gift wasted on me.
Well, maybe you're better off without it? Life can be unfair like that. Well, yeah, I guess life could be pretty unfair in that sense.
Life can be unfair like that, huh? With or without a covenant.
Can't always get what you want.
You can say that again. Never goes how you're expecting. But I guess that's how we ended up here enjoying drinks together.
You know, I have to wonder what the covenants are in the end. They grant these intense powers to their bearers, but they can only be passed on through the death of the past bearer. Strange system. Perhaps it's a symbolic, an echo of the
cyclical. That's an interesting word to say.
An echo of the cyclical nature of history. History? How do you mean?
In the Phantom Society.
At least with the Phantom Society, we discussed the covenants as something biblical. We saw their roots in the book of Genesis. But if you consider the covenant's descriptions independent of their scripture, you start noticing similar patterns in all kinds of historical religions.
I think ancient spiritism had some stuff like that too. Something about regicide and succession of power, not just political power, maybe. And there's all kinds of mythological stories about mankind gaining knowledge through fire. Wouldn't be surprised if that was covenant related.
True.
Indeed. Whatever else may be true, the covenants are intrinsically tied to the history of mankind itself.
It's more like...
Our history, huh? Well, most of those were from myths and religions. What do you think, Miss Tech Hive Mind? We in the age of science now.
Seems self-evident to me. If Aion's path is converging with the covenants, a deific pinnacle of scientific principle meets the sum of human history.
It's... well...
This sounds way over my head. Next to this covenant stuff, we're just insignificant specks. Way too deep for me to handle.
That's so. Are you backing out of the mission, Saizo?
Heck no. Even if I think we don't have a chance, I'm not gonna sit around and let the world end, capiche?
True. Sitting around and discussing abstract won't get us anywhere. All we can do is fight back against the threats, in the ways we can. Yeah, well said. So, the age of religion gave way to the age of science. Makes me wonder what will come next.
Good question.
Welcome.
Maybe a golden age, maybe?
Welcome.
And nothing else. There it is. All our hangouts are now done, so I guess in the next one we only have one thing we're going to be doing. Because I don't know if we can even go finish melodies. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Trying to think of what we can do then for that. I guess we'll have to look into it. Maybe the extra point is for an extra gate, maybe? So maybe we could still at least open the Gate Guardian? I guess we'll find out. There's only one way to really find out, and that's by going to Arrows, because Arrows is the furthest one. So I guess we go from there. I'm gonna say it's probably 60, though. That would make sense. I'll look into it. I'm gonna see if I can find out what the number for finishing the area is for Area 3 without, like, looking too deep into it. If I can get it, like, in a way that I don't have to look into actually looking at it, I'll try. Hopefully I don't have to go into actually looking at it, because I don't want to spoil it for myself. I just want to know the number, and that's it. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys, like always. And in the next episode, I think we're going to be getting into Arrow's, Soul Matrix and preparing for the next floor of everything. If not, and if he's not ready, I guess we'll continue the story then, because there's nothing else we can do for that, because I don't want to go in there early if we don't have to, right? So if we could save it to where we could just go through the whole thing, that would be better, in my honest opinion. But I guess we'll find out. So, with that being said, thank y'all for watching so far, and having a fun time with me in the series. The fact that we're already on episode 21 of this series, and going into episode 22 in the next one, honestly is kind of crazy with how far we've actually went through the story, seeming like we still got quite a bit left, honestly. Honestly, with that being said, thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.